Hello and welcome to the video. Today I want to show you guys how you can possibly make about 100k gold in less than 35 minutes. So the item that we are going to be farming is the Battered Hilt. This one. It is a quest starting item where you can receive this piece of transmog. Now the really cool thing about the item is that it allows for a lot of players to be interested in it, because it can both be a one-handed sword or a two-handed sword once you complete the quest. So the item drops in a bunch of dungeons from Wrath of the Lich King, but the one we're going to be focusing on is the Pit of Salerate. Now this dungeon is insanely fast to farm. Now the reason why we choose this dungeon is because there is quite a lot of mobs and it is very easy to farm, because you can just run around in circles in there while the dungeon is on heroic difficulty, which is a must for the item to drop. Now when it's on heroic difficulty, it's very important that you don't kill any bosses, because then you won't be able to reset the dungeon once you're finished with one run. So what you want to do is just run around in a kind of a circle and kill the mobs. Now you can both do it where you group up all the mobs towards the end of the run and kill them all together, or you can kill them one by one as you run past them. That way you won't have any mobs resetting because of some weird reason. In my experience, it doesn't really alter the time that it takes to complete a run, so you can basically do whatever you feel is the best. Now if we take a look at the item on the Undermine journal, we can see that on my server, which is Ragnaros currently, there are only 6 available, which is not a lot. So it might be a very good opportunity to farm it. Now if we scroll down here, we can see that my server is actually pretty much smack in the middle of how valuable the item is. We can see over here that there are some servers where it's 500k and it's not even any of them up, or on these servers down here it's really cheap. So obviously the value of this is gonna depend on what server you're on. So after I've done 10 runs of the dungeon, it took me 31 minutes and 15 seconds. Now I was not lucky enough to have the item drop for me. As you can see, I basically just got a bunch of grays and some materials, but I actually also got a pattern with 40k on my server, which is pretty nice. And then I got some gray items that I think are worth putting up on the auction house, together with one last green item. Now if we take a look at the item while it's on the auction house, we can see with our TSM add-on that it has a region average daily sold of 0.03, which in terms of transmog items is actually really good, considering it's such an expensive item. Now the region market value average is also 85k, which means that that's basically the average price across all the servers on the EU realm, because that's where I play. So it is definitely a item worth farming, especially we can see that on my server the market value has gone up by 143%, which means the supply is not keeping up with the demand of the item, most likely. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like it and subscribe to the channel to be notified when I upload new videos.